Yo, what up? It's Aaron Moses, gang. This video, hold on, let me see what it's called. This video is called "She Left Her Kids Alone for 9 Hours." And it cost them their lives. That's not funny at all. I just did a reaction to a woman, a woman in Elgin, Illinois, who left her 1-year-old and 3-year-old in a hotel room for 3 hours. I think it was more than 3 hours, but let's just say 3 hours. And the hotel room had a broken lock. It had a defective doorknob. You know how you need a key to tap it to get in? It was just broken. No key was needed. She got her kids taken away. She got her baby daddy arrested, even though he wasn't even there. He just showed up because he was around the corner. His black ass got arrested messing with her. And she got arrested, and they got the kids taken away. But I don't know. I'm seeing the trend of people leaving their kids alone, man. I saw a video that was just too long for me to react to, like 22 minutes, where a woman left her child in the car for her entire 8-hour shift. I actually might go and grab that and do a reaction to that. But yeah, man, let's get into it, man. Make sure you like this video, comment what you want me to do a reaction to next, and of course, subscribe and hit that bell button. Let's get into it, gang.
On May 23rd, 2022.
May 23rd, 2022. You guys know I like to know exactly what day it was. I don't know why. It's just my thing. Let's get it. Where?
Firefighters and police officers were dispatched to a residence following reports of heavy smoke. Upon gaining entry to the home, emergency responders discovered an unresponsive 8-year-old girl and 10-year-old boy with no parent present at the scene.
Do we know if anyone's inside?
Freaking out. This is a Monday. Damn. Akron, Ohio. Come on, Ohio. What y'all got going on, man?
Hey! Hey! I need a medic! Medic! Now! Now!
Why wouldn't medics automatically show up to the scene when there's a fire?
I need a medic! Medic!
Are they already there?
Medic! Now! Get off the fucking hydrant!
That's how far they got out.
Yeah, well, I'm seeing fire extinguishers. I guess someone pulled out one person so far. It's not like there's not a bunch of flames, there's just a ton of smoke coming out of the house. It's about to start fire up here.
That's hard. Kid isn't down.
No, I mean, it doesn't seem like anything's going on. There's a kid in the med unit.
No. Probably like
Also,
9.
just said there's a kid in the med unit, like 8 or 9. Right now, I don't know if they're transported right now or not. There's more people inside.
They don't know.
But nobody knows if there's more people inside than we can.
Now. Definitely good.
We said, find someone, see what we need to do.
Yeah.
And then tell them that.
Come on, boy, you out there dipping? I'm not gonna lie, this is a high stress situation, but what I don't understand, which this is totally not the child's fault at all. I haven't been in school in quite some time, but when I'm a 90s baby. When I was growing up, they used to train us for everything. How to escape fires, what to do, wet the towels, put it on the door, cover your face, get low, crawl under, touch the door now to see if it's hot. If it's hot, don't open that door because it's going to open it. The flame's going to bust the windows, open the windows. I don't think they train these kids for this anymore. Not to say again, let me reiterate, this has nothing to do with the child. But for whatever reason, I'm getting that they don't teach that in school anymore. They used to teach, I'm from the Midwest, they used to teach us what to do during tornadoes, floods, fires. Nigga, we were ready for pit bulls, anything, intruders, anything we was ready. But let's see what happens. I'm gonna look that up right now.
I was gonna say we should probably. I'm just gonna keep an eye on these people over here and these people.
I'm gonna ask ChatGPT.
Anything?
He says he doesn't really know exactly.
That smoke is
There's
thick.
supposed to be 3 to 4 kids that live here. They've only found one.
Oh shit! All right.
what fires do.
He wasn't burnt?
No, it's
The smoke inhalation, yeah.
did not.
Yeah. I'm gonna back the car up a little bit. Whoa.
The parents were still nowhere to be found, prompting officers to question neighbors in an effort to identify who lived at the residence.
Do you guys have any information on people who live here?
Yes,
The adults?
It's one lady, but her usually have a white car, but she's not here now.
Okay. You guys have a phone number for her?
No, that's what we're saying. We don't have a phone number.
You guys know name? Last name?
See, black people, my people, I love you so much. We need to be a lot more communicative, bro. You don't know, this lady is black, as we've seen in the beginning of this video. They don't know her name, they don't know her phone number, but they are neighbors. That's ignorant as hell, bro. And not to compare it, well, we don't really have much to compare, bro. Not saying all Mexicans, but just even with my BM, she knows everybody on the block. She just recently moved. She had all her neighbors' phone numbers, knew all their business. Even now, people across the street on both sides of her crib, well, not both sides of her crib, but we gotta do better, bro. Guaranteeing you, they probably smelled the smoke or saw the smoke before the police were even called. And whoever called, I don't know if they were black or white, but they should have her contact information. This is your neighbor. Why do you not have your neighbor's contact information? Why do you not have the contact information of the people two doors, 3 doors down on each side and 3 houses in front of you? It's called safety, bro. Community. Things like this wouldn't happen. She probably wouldn't have had to leave her children alone in the house, or her child alone in the house. And I don't know if they lost their lives, but that's what it says in the title. This wouldn't have happened if she wasn't being so niggified and wanted to be an island. And notice they didn't say anything about a father.
Anything like that? No.
She's an African lady.
Okay.
That's even worse.
She usually have 2 or 3 kids there. That's what I'm saying. That's what the guy asked me. So I don't know if she's another one.
So she thinks she's
They recently moved in here?
About a year ago.
a year ago, a whole year ago. I can see if it was 2-3 months ago, not even that, a whole year ago. They don't even know her name, not even a nickname. They need all that equipment to go in that
Officers
damn
were
house.
eventually able to contact the children's mother, who was at work at the time. She arrived at the scene 20 minutes later.
Can you start the 56 and car 9 at 255 East Niagara Falls Avenue? Okay, copy. I'll put you on a call.
Just the 2 children. We're at the hospital.
Okay, cool.
Two children were home, huh? Just 2? How old are they?
87.
See, at first I felt bad. I feel bad for the children, but not the mom. You notice how she said, I just wanted to get them something to eat? You were at work. So you're screaming, doing all of this because you think this is gonna help you avoid going to jail? You're still going to jail, bro. Does she even have tears coming out her face? You're so emotional, but you're still rational enough to think to lie during this scene. And I feel bad for feeling bad for you now. Now I feel like a fool. Tears in my eyes and shit.
We'll get you down to the hospital.
I got tears in my eyes, but you didn't drop one tear down your face. Lying. I just wanted to get them something to eat.
Ma'am, how old are your children?
Cat. How old are your children?
Ma'am, we need to...
So we could take you to jail.
How old are your children?
Are there other kids with it? I'll bring it.
You're not even crying, bro. Shut your stupid ass up. Do you see a tear? I don't. Look at her face drier than them feet. Look at them dry ass powder donut ass feet. Look at them chalk zone ass feet. Look at them crackhead lips feet. Look at this foolishness. You need to see it in slow mo. You need to see this. You need to see this. You need to see it. Let me use my math skills. Halftime. R.I.P. Amy Winehouse. Let me take it back to halftime. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. If you was crying, you could certainly moisturize those feet with them fake ass tears. Look at these feet. Look at these Caucasian feet on this African woman. My sister, why do you have the feet of the oppressor? Why do you have the feet of Becky? Why do you have them snow bunny feet? So you mean to tell me you woke up this morning and you wanted to have the feet of your master? You need to master yourself, black woman. Beautiful, strong, lion-ass black woman. Let me put it back in normal speed because it's pissing me off. You're pissing me. You're pissing me and the ancestors off. Let's get it. How old are your children so we could take you to jail and send you back? They're not dead, my nigga. See, now I see where we got it from. I know that's not her man, bro. You came to America and got you a pookie? This nigga does not have a job, bro. This nigga got some K-Swiss 5s on, man. This nigga got on granddad jeans with that faded ass, with a Milwaukee's Buick's jacket. Nigga, you don't even watch hockey. Why you got on a hockey jacket with a Cleveland Cavalier middle?
Right now, is anyone with the victim? Well,
We're going to put you on the cot. We're going to take you down. Car 4.
To jail. Yes, you're going to jail. It's okay. Who is these niggas? Are these twins?
It's the white one on the car.
It's a trick, man. They're about to take you to. You're gonna go to the hospital so they can check your blood pressure, but you're going to jail after that. It's a trick.
We're going to put her on the cot. Okay. All right, ma'am, do you want to take a seat over here on the cot? We're going to take you down. Be safe. Come on. We will. We're going to. That's how they're going to
Yeah, we're gonna take you to your baby. Twins. Okay, that's not her boyfriend.
We're handling it now.
This man got him a Fat Albert t-shirt. They went to the same braid lady. Nah, do mine. Put some designs in mine so they can tell us apart.
Here's this. Is your phone in there? Or is it in the car?
So we can put it with your property when we take you to jail.
How old were they?
Where's your phone? How old were your children? Watch. 8 and 10. Ooh, they gotta be 12. You're going to jail.
We need to know how old the children were.
I'll get your phone. In your car? I'll get your phone. Talk to him, okay?
It's in a white car.
Okay, talk to him. I'll get your phone.
Mm-hmm. Now, you see this? You see this? One thing that I learned, because I used to watch a lot of police interrogations on the psychology channel, is very enlightening. The thing about it is, when people are sincerely emotional, it's hard for them to go from emotional to logical quickly in a matter of milliseconds like she just did. Her phone is so important to her that she was able to tell him exactly where it was. She was able to logically articulate where her phone was when she was crying, when she was so distraught over her children being harmed. He asked her multiple times how old her children are. She avoided that question, but when asked about her phone, she was able to snap back to reality and tell him where her phone was. You know why he did that? That was a strategy. That was a tactic. You don't want to tell me how old your children were, but you know where your phone is? This is what we call evidence, my nigga. Watch one more time.
Ma'am. Two, how old were they?
Where's my phone?
Ma'am,
I don't have my phone.
we need to know how old the children were.
I'll get your phone. In your car. I'll get your phone. Talk to him,
It's
okay?
in a white car.
Okay, talk to him. I'll get your phone.
I sent him down there.
I'm gonna bring the car up.
You see that? You see this? Signs of a lie. This is fake.
How many children do you have?
Just the 2? 8 and 10.
8 and 10. You're going to jail. You're going to jail for child endangerment, my nigga.
Kids that weren't here? No other kids that weren't here?
What is this? She just cranked the Soldier Boy. She just did the nay-nay. Look at that. Throwing no gang signs. Come on, man. You're going to jail, bro. You're lucky they still alive with this deceptive ass title. Clickbait.
This is my phone.
We're bringing it up.
Man, fuck your phone. Weird ass bitch. Bro, get your fucking big ass off the ground. You gonna fuck up the bricks, man. They preserved this for a specific reason. I wanna see the part where you go to jail now. You still got 3 more minutes.
Brother. I'll take the keys.
Bro, you came to America to burn down a house?
She will be. Because I mean, this is coming here. Mad wagon probably.
Hey, we're just going to go ask the chief if he wants us to just take it out of the kids.
She wants the phone?
I bet that's probably what
I think
happened.
that's what he
Ma'am,
wants.
is there anybody you'd like us to call?
We're obviously
She doesn't know anybody. She doesn't even know her own neighbors. Who is she gonna call? If there was some, that's the thing I don't understand about these situations, bro. In the video with the one from Elgin, this man had a good relationship with his mother and his sister. Why were your children left alone? If there was anybody she could call, which I'm pretty sure there is, why don't you take your kids over there? Oh, because your kids are bad. I'm not saying they are. I'm just... Is it because your kids are so bad that nobody wants them over their house because they don't have a dad and they're wilding out and taking their emotional problems out on the world? Or is it because they ask you to pay them because you're shiesty and you owe them money? Or you owe them money so they don't want to watch your kids? It's something weird, bro. This is why community is very important. It's very illegal to leave an 8-year-old and a 10-year-old at home by themselves. Even though I've been staying at home since before that age, alone, and nothing bad happened to me, except one time, actually. I don't know. How did my mom not go to jail? I don't know. But at the end of the day, maybe that's why we moved. Damn, I never even thought about that. We moved like that next winter. But at the end of the day, This is why community is important, bro. They didn't have any after school activities. There are plenty of free actually, I don't know about Akron, but let's get into it. I want to see her get put in cuffs and see how she acts then, see if she crying then. They're gonna be okay, bro. I don't know how they didn't make it out the house if it was no fire. Well, there was a fire. It was a lot of smoke.
If not, maybe we can transport, right?
Bro, it's like 8 police outside. You know what's about to happen, right?
We're going to get you on the way to Children's Hospital. If you get up on that cot, they're going to take you right over, okay? Let's help you up on the...
She knows she's going to jail. Get up, bro. You going back to Ghana, man. Handcuff her to the thing. They gonna strap your fucking stupid ass in. Fucking all the goddamn resources wasted on you. Coughing and shit. Imagine how your children felt.
You guys want someone to ride with?
Bro, shut up, dude.
I'm gonna drive her car down following. We can probably arrange for somebody to do what you guys want.
She's not going to jail? Oh no. Hold on, let me see something real quick. Actually, I'm gonna pause it because y'all don't deserve this. Okay, look. Now, in the state of Ohio, there's no special, which is crazy. Ohio does not have a specific law that sets a minimum age for leaving a child home alone. Instead, Ohio law states that parents are responsible for providing adequate and proper supervision and care for their children. This means the decision ultimately falls on the parent to determine if their child is mature enough to be left unsupervised. But it does say that there is no legal limit. The recommendation suggests that under 8 years old is not recommended, but 8 to 11 they may be ready for short periods depending on maturity. Okay. But at the end of the day, I know in motor vehicles and cars, I don't say motor vehicles like it's the 50s. I know in cars you cannot leave a child alone if they're under the age of 12, I think. So, but this was still dumb, and so yeah, she's not going to jail. She probably didn't know that, so that's why she didn't answer that question. But let's get it. And they obviously weren't safe because they almost burnt the fucking house down.
The mother was transported to the hospital, where she received the devastating news.
Oh my God.
Both her son and daughter had succumbed to their injuries and were pronounced dead in the emergency room.
Oh my God.
Investigators later discovered that she had called the children out of school that day, locked them inside the home, and left them alone for over 9 hours while she went to work.
Why did you do that? 2 questions. Why did you do that, and where were their fathers? And how did they start the fire? 3 questions.
Both children had severe developmental disabilities and lacked the cognitive and motor skills necessary to escape the house in an emergency.
Oh my God.
A few days after the tragedy, the mother was charged with 2 counts of reckless homicide and...
Yeah. Hold that.
After the tragedy,
Hold that
the
shit.
mother was charged with 2 counts of reckless homicide and 2 counts of child endangerment.
Stupid.
However, the reckless homicide charges were later dropped. She ultimately pleaded guilty to involuntary manslaughter and child endangerment and was sentenced to 6 to 9 years in prison. The fire was determined to have originated in the living room.
In the fucking living room. In the living room, in the middle of, at the end of May, so it wasn't a heater. It was probably something electric.
Caused by a power strip.
What did I tell you, bro? Because you know what niggas do, which is very dangerous? Niggas like to plug extension cords into power strips or extension cords into extension cords. Don't do that. That is highly the fuck dangerous. I had to tell somebody that I love very much that. And when we were sitting there, you smell that? Are you making popcorn? No, we don't have a microwave. The power cord, the outlet was burnt to shit. Never seen anything like it. There was no actual fire, but it melted. It melted the power strip to the outlet. I had to shut the whole breaker box off and remove it, cut the cord, shut the breaker box off, not in that order, and remove it and replace the outlet. That's very dangerous. Do not connect. I know, because she's a nigga, bro. She connected a power strip to an extension cord. That's exactly what she did. Because you niggas think that if there's too much power, it's automatically going to cut off. No, it's not. Not all the time. Don't do that. If it's not long enough, or if you don't have enough power, you're just going to have to go without or be creative. But I can guarantee you that's what happened. Watch.
Overloaded with multiple plugged-in devices. Share your thoughts below.
Multiple plugged-in devices. Her ass is about to do 6 to 9, and she did that to both of her kids. She knew cognitive disabilities, so both of her children had some kind of, they were slow in a certain kind of way, and locked them in the house. She had a lock where you needed a key to get in the house and out of the house, and locked them in the house. And they didn't have the wherewithal to be able to break a window or to do anything to get out the house. How you gonna lock your kids in the house? More than likely, bro, if they would have been able to get out the house and there was no fire, nothing bad probably wouldn't happen to them. But we'll never know, now will we? RIP to both of them children. And I didn't mean to imply that they were bad or anything like that, or that they had behavior issues. But this is probably why. Number one, she probably didn't know anybody in Akron, Ohio, in the middle of Akron, Ohio. And number two, even if she did, which she probably did, they didn't want to have to deal with the issues that they have, that she probably caused, or didn't try to aid in developing their beautiful minds to be greater. But hey, man, this is what happens, bro. Fathers are needed. It's Aaron Moses. I should put this out on I'm gonna put this out on Father's Day. It's Aaron Moses. I'm the bang, you the bang, we the bang together, man. Life is in the breath. Breathe it in. Peace. Damn.